Good morning everybody, West Country Explorer here, and welcome to day 3 of my walk along the Pilgrim's Way. So I had a lovely evening camping out in the woods. Didn't rain last night, so that was quite nice. Sort of improvement on the night before. Yeah, so guys, do you want to come and join me for day 3 as well? See how I get on today, see what countryside I'm walking through and all the rest. Of course you do, of course you do. Like I said, I'm within spitting distance of Farnham, so should be going through there very soon. And it's about 10 miles or so from there to Guildford, so I'll be getting to Guildford by the end of the day. And yeah, I'm not sure where I'm going to end up, but just see where I end up. Anyway guys, how do you fancy it? Farnham and Guildford? Of course you want to see that. Come along and watch the vid. Right, I mean you can't see it now, but up there is part of the old castle keep. Those buildings up in front, they're all part of the castle. I think you can use them for like hire them out for weddings and stuff like that. But it's about 10 to 9 in the morning, so the castle's not open just yet. Oh, car going up. Fair enough. And yeah, Farnham Castle, it was begun in 1138 by Bishop Henry de Blois as a halfway house on the Winchester-London road. So yeah, because the bishops of Winchester, they used to be lords of the manor for Farnham. I'm not going to bother going into the castle on this particular walk, because what I'd quite like to do is go to Farnham Castle one day with Amy. So I've been in there before, well 5 years ago when I last did this walk, but I'm not too fussed about it today. So like I said, I'll try and get up here one time with Amy, 2 of us to do it together. I think that'd be nicer. So yeah, and I might do a video there when I'm with her. I'd like to do a video on it at some point, so yeah, see how it goes. But anyway, that's for another day. What we've got just coming up here now, oops, right, oh. So what we've got here is Bishop Fox's Steps. So what it is I haven't counted it yet, but there's 7 paces to each lot of steps and 7 steps in all. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There, 7 steps. Yeah, 7 paces to that lot of steps. 7 steps. Yeah, what I'll do is feel free to pause if you want. Yeah, so all it was, he was a blind person, a blind bishop. So these were set out, these steps, so that he knew go 7 paces, then he's got 7 steps. Go down the 7 steps, 7 paces to the next lot of steps. Right. So just come down Castle Street there. Part of the High Street here. Go Farnham High Street. Now those 3 little sort of places there, I stopped at that one for a cup of tea. But that's right. Yeah, sort of 3 little units. There's a flower shop, Barb's in the middle of the coffee shop place, so I stopped for a coffee. Nice little independent. I had English breakfast tea and a plum Danish. Went down a treat. There. As I was standing there, a postman went by and he said, "You're alright mate, you look a bit lost." And I said, "No, I'm alright, just going to take photos of that." So that was nice of the postman to sort of show a bit of care and concern. Right, this is the I've done a quick count. This is the 8th time by my counting that I've been on a long sort of multi-day walk. The shortest of the multi-day walks has been 4 days. The longest has been about 8 days. And what I always find is it's always round about day 3 that I sort of fully sort of settle into the routine a bit. So when I do my long distance walks, I do the wild camping as I go along, and obviously because I'm wild camping I don't have sort of any access to showers or anything, so I don't really get opportunity to wash and that, and because I'm not washing I don't bother changing my clothes either. The way I see it is there's not much point putting clean clothes on a dirty body. So what I find is sort of day 1 sort of more fresh and sort of all the rest, and it's a brand new walk, brand new start of the day, like the start of the journey and that. And then sort of day 2, I said that's when I'm starting to get a sort of little bit all unkempt and all the rest, but I'm not quite settled into the whole being unkempt thing. I'm still sort of thinking, oh, I'm all dirty, all sweaty and all horrible. I want a wash, I want a shower, I want all the rest, Still missing the creature comforts. But it's only sort of really on day 3 that I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm all sweaty and horrible and probably smelly already. I don't care. So yeah, it's normally day 3 when I start to sort of settle into the routine of it all, sort of being all the dirty and sweaty and horrible. And also the routine of camping and all the rest of it. So yeah, so this is day 3 and this is me sort of settling into it all. Yeah. Right, now walking through Runfold Woods. This would definitely make a good place for wild camping. Lovely woods. I must admit, being a pilgrim in the 21st century feels pretty safe. I mean, people making their way to Canterbury as a pilgrimage at the very end of the 12th century, early 13th century, not long after Thomas à Becket had been murdered. So the first few pilgrims to his shrine, like the late 12th, early 13th century, I'm not sure if it would have been as safe back then as it is today to do a pilgrimage. I mean, woods like this, would they have been as safe back then to walk through as they are nowadays? Or would it have been more dangerous? I don't know. Just entered the little village of Farnham on the outskirts, and here we've got some hop fields. There you go, guys. Some lovely, lovely hops growing, ready to make some tasty, tasty ales. Oh, very good. It's got me thinking of ales now. a lovely pint of Bishop's Finger, or an old crafty hen, or an old Bakulia, something like that. Or maybe a pint of Hobgoblin. I haven't had a pint of Hobgoblin in a while. Yeah. Right, so I'm now at Farnham Church. Now, according to the guidebook that I'm following, the porch doorway dates from around 1170, which is when Thomas Becket was murdered. So this is the porch doorway. To my mind, this doesn't look old enough to date from the 1170s, but I don't know, maybe it does. But according to the guidebook, this doorway is from the 1170s. If I, oops, backing out through these doors, bumping into them. Now if I bring you this way, round to here, now as a quick aside, these doors here, to my mind, these doors look more like they're from the 1170s than the porch door. But that's just a quick aside. Because down here, is a well, village well. So yeah, it would have probably been used by pilgrims on their way to Canterbury. Fell out of use around about the 1750s and rediscovered on Palm Sunday 1972. There you go. If I swing you around up here, the last half hour or so it's been a bit overcast and very fine drizzle. I don't like the way the weather's turning, so it's almost like it's threatening a bit of rain. I hope not. I hope it don't rain. I don't want rain. Thank you very much. Across there on the edge of a road bridge. There's a cross on the other side of it. I don't know if you can see it, but that just in the distance there's a bridge. Oh, there, just saw the vehicle go across. That's the main A road, A3 I think it is. That up there's a slip road coming off the main A road to go down towards the village of Compton area. I do enjoy a good Holloway. A nice old ancient track. If you like a lot of changing scenery on a walk, Pilgrim's Way is definitely a good walk to come on. You certainly get changing scenery here. Not massively far away from Guildford now. So the plan is get to Guildford, have a bit of a late lunch there, visit the cathedral for a bit, and then carry on the walk. Well, I'm going to top up supplies in Guildford as well, and then carry on. I'm not going to carry on too far beyond Guildford. It's on the outskirts of Guildford, not too far away. The other side of it is St Martha's Hill, where I wild camped the last time I did the Pilgrim's Way, and I also camped there once about 2-3 years ago when I did the Downlinks Way. That's my aim for the end of the day, St Martha's Hill. Well, I'm in Guildford High Street now, so a bit of Guildford behind me. To come to Guildford High Street, it's a bit of a diversion from the walk. So what I did was, I caught the bus into town rather than walk the mile into town. So I thought, save my little legs and all the rest. There is a cathedral here, but from where I am now, it's about a mile away, so I'm on the outskirts of town. So about a 20-minute walk. So 20-minute walk to get there, have a look around, 20-minute walk back. It's a little bit too late in the day for me personally to want to go there. It's about 20 to 3 now in the afternoon and I haven't had lunch yet. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to the local Spoons, get a bit of a late lunch. I'm going to get a bit of supplies and all the rest. Then I'm going to get the bus back to where I got it from, sort of back onto the route of the walk. So I don't count this as cheating getting the bus, because like I said, the Guildford town centre is a little bit off the walk, so yeah, it's not cheating. So yeah, if the cathedral was more in the town centre, I'd have gone to it and had a look round. But because it's not, because it's quite a bit of a walk out and it's a bit late in the day, it's like, yeah, I can't be bothered today. So maybe that's the wrong attitude of me to have, but that's the way I feel at the moment, rightly or wrongly. So now what I've got to do is find a way to get across the road to Spoons and get me lunch. Well, I've done my Spoons lunch. Here we got a statue of the Surrey scholar. Here we got the sort of high street area of Guildford. I think the last time I came through the town centre was during one of the COVID lockdowns. So yeah. So here's a cobbled high street of Guildford. Alright then guys, I got the bus back out of Guildford, down back to the track, and I'm stopping off here a minute. Alright, St Catherine's Chapel on top of the hill. Feel free to pause if you want to have a little read. But here we have, guys, the ruins of St Catherine's Chapel. Like I said, not much to it, but guys, it's quite interesting. It's a nice little ruin to look at. Couple of dirty little pigeons on the top there. Dirty birds. I hate birds. There's an old doorway. Part of me wishes I could go inside, try to explore inside, but part of me thinks it's quite nice that it's fenced off because it protects it from further decay and all the wrestle. I suppose with ruins like this, there's always a danger that the bad element will come in and trash it or something like that. It's always the few that ruin it for the many. So there you go, guys. St Catherine's Chapel on St Catherine's Hill. Well, I've just come down there. This is that's known as Ferry Lane. So might have been I'm guessing that's a ferry here at some point down here. Hiya. Alright. Gonna go over that bridge in a minute. Do 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 do. Here we are at St Martha's Church, St Martha's Hill, just outside the Guildford area. Now, it's only open for a few short hours on a weekend, so it's not open at the moment, so unfortunately I can't go in. I mean, look at these views, guys. I think we're about 570 feet above sea level, something like that. The church dates from around 1100, so it's quite an old church. Obviously dedicated to Martha, Mary's sister, from the old Bible. Now, Martha's Hill is sometimes also known as Martyr's Hill, after Thomas à Becket. I'm just going to twizzle you around a second, guys. So that's me done for the day 3 walk. I'm going to find a place to camp somewhere in these in the woods behind me. I'll easily find somewhere. Camped here before a couple of times. Quite a nice little area to camp out. So yeah, that's day 3, guys. Thank you for joining me this far. Like I said, I've still got a few more days to go, so don't give up on the journey just yet, guys. Keep coming along with me. Your company's appreciated, so keep watching the videos. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the journey. I'm really enjoying it still. It's good fun. I'm having an absolute blast of a time, plodding along, enjoying the scenery and all the rest. It's good fun, good fun. So anyway, guys, I'm going to bring this video to an end. Look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's journeys. In the meantime, stay safe, take care, God bless.